Happy Travel Tuesday. Here we are, Elizabeth and Brian, right outside AAA.
Absolutely, and back in person together again. It's been a long time, Elizabeth.
It has. We have a lot to celebrate today.
Absolutely.
First of all, this is my Lucky Bills hat. Came in handy again last night. We really trounced that team.
Oh my God,
goodness.
what a game that was, right? Yeah,
Here,
absolutely.
I think I was nervous in the beginning. It's funny because of the score. They only scored one touchdown, and we got all the rest of the
It was
points.
like, okay, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, it went like gangbusters.
Yeah.
Yes.
So very exciting to see the team in action. Bills Mafia right here at AAA, and I have a gift for you. So you can taste Josh Allen's. It's the JA17 blend of coffee. So the Josh Allen coffee.
Thank you. Gifts here right on Facebook
cheers.
Live. Well, I can put this with my Josh Jacks.
There you go for
all
breakfast
right.
tomorrow.
It's all about Josh, right?
Getting ready for
and the whole team.
Of course, and the entire team. Oh,
absolutely.
Stephon Diggs was incredible
Oh
last
my God!
night.
Everybody did a great job.
Yeah, and they'll be hitting Miami next weekend. So ready to take on the Dolphins.
A lot of people are probably heading south for that as well. So
yeah, right here at AAA, we have a lot of travelers down in Miami, and we have to mention Carrie Hooven, our producer here. This is official now. This is Facebook official. She has ditched her. She's from Boston originally, the New England area. She's ditched her Patriots gear.
I heard that.
Now a full-fledged Buffalo Bills fan. Yeah.
Cheers! Yay for Carrie.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So she's laughing behind the camera, but we made it official.
I heard that. I heard that jersey went somewhere.
Yeah.
In the garbage. No, a good donation to a happy home, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I am fresh off the AAA President's Choice trip for 2022. We went to Spain, to Barcelona. We took a river cruise through France. It was incredible. Some of our travelers stayed, went on to Paris. They're back. So it's all a memory right now. But I have to say, I didn't do the best job sharing it all on social media because of the time change and all the activities we did every day. So I'm going to start posting a lot of pictures. So bear with me as I share a lot of that content.
I was going to say, I know a lot is coming, and it is with the time change kind of challenging, but we're really excited to share that not only with our members and out on social media, but to share with our internal team as well.
Yeah, because it gets people excited too for future trips. And as you had mentioned before we went on, travel bookings are really on the rise. So if people want to travel for the holidays, they need to book that now.
Absolutely. There are so many people in our branches and calling to book for the holidays. Not only the holidays, Elizabeth, next summer.
My hair's blowing, so I'm going to actually use
there
the
you
hat.
go. All right. You wouldn't believe for next summer, all the folks that are planning their vacation now, which is really, really great. You know, we've had some pent-up demand. Travel was big this summer, but there were folks that wanted certain things and they didn't quite pan out. So now they're planning for next year.
Okay. So really planning ahead is the key. Our agents are inside just ready and waiting. You can go to AAA.com. You can give us a call. AAA is always here to help you out with the travel planning.
Absolutely. We got a lot going on and there is so much happening.
Oh no, don't run over my cell phone. Oh my gosh. Oh, please don't run over my... Oh, Brian.
Stop.
This is a true Facebook Live.
Wow, this is great.
So this is true Facebook Live. Because this is real life right here. We had a member who was backing up, and here we are out in the parking lot. Well, my phone came about this close to getting smushed by a star
I saved it.
I'm like, Brian, don't worry about it. Don't put your hand under there.
Well, this is one for the book. We finally get together after months. We're outside, and all good. It's all good.
The Buffalo Bills are apparently a lot more savvy than we are.
And he did nothing wrong. It was us that are littered in the parking lot. Absolutely.
Instead of cutting the cord that way, he came straight back. I was like, uh-oh.
Phew. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, where were we?
We saved it.
Booking summer travel for next year. Absolutely. And that's what really folks are, doing and concentrating on the holidays and so forth.
Yeah.
So, yes.
You got to make those memories. I'm telling you, these are the experiences that you want to have, these life experiences. Document it all. As you always say, you don't remember the Christmas gift you got or the sweater that you got or the pair of socks, but you do remember the trip that you took.
Absolutely. And you know what? When families get together, you talk about all those times when the kids were young and what you did, even as adults, and it really is such a special thing. So, keep that on your Christmas list. Travel gift certificate, one size fits all.
Yeah,
you heard it
here. Now.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yes.
And we have some special events coming up.
We do. Next week we have Rocky Mountaineer. They're going to be in-person events in our branches, and those are on the 27th, 28th, and 29th in Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse. Each city has a 6 o'clock event. But in Rochester, due to the overwhelming response, we have an 11:30 and a 3 o'clock. So in Rochester next Wednesday, we have 3 representatives. Our BDM from Rocky Mountaineer is going to be here. And of course, Elizabeth, I've traveled on Rocky Mountaineer. They're in the U.S. out west, but they're really known for their just over-the-top experiences in the Canadian Rockies.
Sure.
So
the picturesque scenery, the cuisine, the 5-star treatment.
it really is 5-star treatment. So stop in. No, actually register. That phone thing still has me a little bit. Sorry about that. Register on AAA.com/events. You do need a reservation, but come to Amherst, our office in Penfield, and then in Camillus in Syracuse.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
AAA.com/events.
Yep,
so you want to
absolutely.
learn about that Rocky Mountaineer. And do you have deals for us this
Well,
week?
actually, speaking of Rocky Mountaineer, right now they have up to $800 per couple on their all aboard promotion. That's booking through the 30th of September. So there's still time to do that. That's a real great savings. You know, the product is a luxury product. The price point's a little bit higher, but you get so much value. So that $800 per couple really is a great savings on that. And so on boats, we have Princess. And did you know the real Love Boat is coming back?
You told me last week in our Facebook Live. How exciting. I grew up watching this show.
Well, this is actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's more of a reality Love Boat show.
Okay.
And
Of course,
it starts on
right, nowadays.
CBS October 5th. But Princess is having their Love Boat sale going on right now through the 31st of October. And what that is, with any booking, you get drinks, Wi-Fi, gratuities, plus a $100 shore excursion credit per person. All of that value adds up to over $700.
Sure.
So that's a huge savings. And as you know, you were on river cruise, I was on ocean cruise, but at the end of the day, cruising is popular.
Yeah.
People are finding it really convenient, and the protocols are, all of the cleanliness, all of the washing of the hands, all of that is still going on. You don't have to test anymore for the majority of them, so it's been a really popular mode of vacationing. Keeping in the cruise theme, Royal Caribbean has a September offer, 30% off every guest, now booking through the 2nd of October. And of course, Perfect Day at Coco Cay.
You
Can't
go
mention
wrong.
Royal Caribbean without Perfect Day at Coco
Okay.
Cay.
Have I mentioned that they have a floating bar you can swim out to in the ocean?
I think you've mentioned that before, Elizabeth. But
And the largest freshwater pool in all of the Caribbean.
the other thing is, if you still have a future cruise credit, if you use that in conjunction, you get a $100 bonus onboard credit. So there are still future travel credits out from either guided vacations or cruises. They're going to expire soon, so make sure you get those converted. We don't want to see anyone lose that value.
You really need to get it scheduled. You don't want to, exactly.
Absolutely.
Lose that on your valuable money.
And then one more I want to mention. It got windy out here all
Yeah,
of a
it did.
sudden.
I know, it was a beautiful day.
Amtrak
Till we came out.
That's right. Amtrak vacations up to $500 per couple. And of course, we had that little issue last week with some of the rail strike. Amtrak did cancel a day's worth of their long hauls, but back in business. $500 per couple, depending on the length of your trip, and of course, traveling out west to see the Rockies, even taking it down to New York and the Carolinas, Memphis, Nashville. They really go all over the United States.
It's such a unique way to travel. You have Wi-Fi, you kick back, you relax, you enjoy the scenery, and next thing you know, you're there.
Absolutely. So those are some things to entice people to get them thinking.
Okay, great information there. Before we let everyone go, safety message. It is Child Passenger Safety Week, so of course, AAA is an advocate for traffic safety, so we want to remind all the parents and grandparents out there to check to make sure that your child passenger seat is installed correctly. That's one of the big issues that we see.
Well, it is one of the big issues, and of course, it was many years ago when I was using those, and I think they were pretty basic back in those days, like 33 years ago. However, I always found something funny with it, and it's really funny. There's 3 common mistakes with that. One is loose installation, and you know what? I would put it in and get that seatbelt going and just hope for the best. But
Yeah.
it really is important to have it done properly.
Yeah, and the New York State Police host regular events, and there are some taking place this month. So check the New York State Police website to see where you can just pull up and make sure that the car seat's installed correctly, and that tether's being used, because that's another mistake people make by not using the tether that hooks onto the back of the back seat.
Right, it's just there, and then people don't know what to do with it. So it really is so important. And look for one of those, because and if you stop, they'll show you how to do it. It really is that important.
Right.
I'm laughing a little bit and not making light of it. It is such a serious thing.
It really is. And a little bit of safety can go a long
Well, absolutely,
way.
and they've gotten so sophisticated. I mean, they're very, detailed units right now.
Right.
So there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, and you have to make sure you're using the right size for your child, and that's another mistake people make. They try to advance the child too quickly, or they turn him around too quickly, or they take him out of his seat too quickly. So this is all information you can find right at AAA.com as far as safety tips, and the New York State Police also a great resource.
Absolutely, so important.
Okay, well, luckily we survived. My phone didn't get run over by a car, and we hope everyone's having a great Travel Tuesday after the Bills win.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.